Okay, finally. Guys, we're live. Okay, Friday workout. Whew, so I just made this my 7-minute jerk. Actually, no one wants to put too much pressure on myself, to going 2 exercises live, and especially because my last live workout was also 7-minute set, well, it was 24th. So I thought, just will be better if this time I'll share with you guys the snatch. But jerk well, if you're following me, it's watching my 5-minute set. So kind of I was hoping for pace 16 and I made it. 6 minutes of 16 and 8 and last minutes, 114 reps. Okay, next big one is Atlantic City, All American. So looking forward to it. But now another same value test. If the 7-minute set is a major set for jerks, then 4 minutes per arm will be the major test for snatch before competition. Basically, the last biggest set before competition, 4 minutes per arm. And just overall, wants to say that it's a really great tool for you guys, especially the ones who's in snatch, to have this option in your pocket to take a rest between arms, because snatch is the most aerobical exercise, and endurance sometimes make an impact on your pace, resulting in technique. Second arm might suffer a bit, if you be too tired, by the time you get to the second arm. So taking a break in between gives you a chance to recover, mentally and physically, and do a better job snatching with the second arm. And that's how you can, even the technique, even on the both sides, and precision and quality of the reps. And simply, it's a little bit too hard to just go all the time, big sets. Even like, again, guys who's knowing my programming, that I'm doing 10-minute set with each weight, 2-kilogram increment up from like 16s up to competition weight, 28s or 32s. And by the time weight is getting heavier, it's okay also for final set when it's a 10-minute set to make a 5 minutes per arm. To spare a bit of energy, and excitement for actual competition. So, that's what we'll do today. We'll do 4 per arm with 28. That's the competition weight. Workout plan is easy. For someone who's watching, prefer to watch. So, snatch 28. Starting with left, 4 minutes, and then rest. Well, rest is comfortable between left and right, and usually that's 4 minutes, usually enough. But it can be 8. It should be comfortable, repetitive method style workouts. Actually, when it's for work, for rest, that's an interval method officially by terminology. But it's okay to do it, in repetitive method with 8 minutes break, and then 4 minutes for rest. You see, it's also when it comes to snatch and rest between sets. The thing is that, let's say, we're doing, if it's a usual sets, like let's say 2 4-minute sets with 2 minutes per arm, and you're taking a 4 minutes break in between. So your body resting 4 minutes, but actually the first arm resting 6 minutes. Right? So if you do a first 4-minute set, 2 minutes right, and then you switch, and you do 2 minutes left and right, already start resting, and then another 4 minutes of complete rest. So by the time you're starting your second set, your first time actually getting 6 minutes, and that's for 4 arms is plenty. So that's why usually, interval method, rest intervals for snatch works pretty well, when the time of rest even to time of work. So we're doing warm up with kettlebells. And actually, that's also an opportunity for guys who's interested. Okay, how to combine jerk and snatch? How long is the break? Also, here we are. I finished my jerk. Said I put the bells down at 10:50. So it was 15 minutes ago. I'm talking So it's already enough rest. And well, now I start warm up with bells. So we'll see when I will start the actual set. So I guess it will be about like 25 minutes. That's almost a big set, 7-minute test. So it's fair to take, almost like a competition standard rest between exercises, which is like about 30 minutes. Okay, well, that's bells from jerk, so we don't need 2 bells anymore, only 1. And for snatch warm-up, I like to go with a 4 kg increment, just do a comfortable sets of 5 minutes per arm with a good toe fixation, good technique. So it was an interesting topic. I wasn't thinking about it too much before. We're chatting with Audrey Borgio, and so that was about the free arm position when you snatch. So it was a comment that reps are not legitimate if the free arm goes above the shoulder when you snatch. And I heard it, and I thought, okay, well, that's. I think I thought, okay, that's interesting. Like, let's just take a look on it. Like, I look up the professional division snatch competitions on IUKL, WKSF, how guys competing, where they are going. Like, looked on myself, and looked on rules and regulations, RGSF rules and regulations, and I haven't found anything about how high the free arm should be. So it's written that it shouldn't touch any part of your body when you snatch, and you should be motionless during the toe fixation. So if you fixating kettlebell over the head, at least by the paper, what's written that even if your arm will be here, it's okay. But no one really doing that. If only it's a struggle rep, but then also the balance of the body changes, and judge might, make a warning, so the body should be vertical and aligned. Also, you cannot quite stand like that if you twist it around the axle of the body. So you should be, vertically aligned and in one plane. Your body, and as long as you like that, so usually I can see that the guys and girls holding the arm, free arm, kind of bent, and it's right below the shoulder level. Accidentally, it's occasionally when doing the swing, the free arm might go free hand above the shoulder, but the toe fixation is usually settled lower. But what's interesting is that it's different for left and right arm. So even like naturally when I'm snatching, let's do a few reps. So that's my left snatch. And so my right, like naturally, like I keep it like this. And well, if I will think about it, there's no problem with the lower, but I guess it's something to do with the balance, the way I'm balancing the left arm. But when I'm snatching with my right, I naturally keep it loose and low. So I'm not even reminding myself that it just doesn't want to go bent and high, my left arm. So for me, that's the sign of, some asymmetry and sign of a better technique on my right. I think, if naturally, when I'm fixating with my right and my left doesn't want to go up, it means that kind of the body balance in peace and happy, because, when we're raising the arm, moving away from the body, it means that we're compensating, right, and counterbalancing. So it's a good sign if your arm naturally kind of loose and relax along the body, and meaning that when I'm snatching with my left, and well, my right is dominant arm, so left is a weak arm, and you see the arm is bent and kind of compensating slightly, so still something to work on. So if you never thought of your free arm during the snatch, take a look. You might be surprised at what's going on, and first thing, see how high your free arm going when you when you're swinging and when you're fixating. And well, just in case, judges' requirements not always goes by the book, and they might ask to lower your arm, so to don't have any questions and not taking risks. When you do top fixation, well, make sure that your arm either parallel to the body or at least lower than the shoulder. Yeah, I would say that the best if it's just loose during the top fixation, if it's loose along the body. And compare your left and right side. See what's going on, how big is the difference. Like what's your free arm doing when you're snatching with the right and what it's doing when you're snatching with your left. So I'm done with 16, with 20, so 24. Left rest per arm. Yeah, it's funny. I'm not comfortable to bend this arm during the top fixation. The left. Interesting thing, symmetry. Seems like just the left and right side of the body. Same, supposed to be same limbs on each side. Biomechanics work slightly different. Another important thing, guys, is a chalking situation. So, kettlebell chalk is a single use material. You see, it's like a chalky handle. And they say, "Oh, I'm lucky. I'll just grab this one. I don't need to do anything with it." But not really, especially for snatch. For jerk, it's kind of not that important. How slippery or rough the handles. If there is no grip, really. It's any friction there. The handle just sit on top of the wrist, so you go just up and down. But snatch, long cycle, you want your handles be nice and sanded clean handles. Doesn't matter how much of a chalk on it, whatever. So just completely just to a shiny metal. To a shiny metal, and I like a belt, like it used to be just a sandpaper belt for like polishing machines. So it's very solid foundation here. So it's very hard to tear it, and it's like medium fine grade sandpaper. So it taking the rust off and it taking the old chalk off, and it's scratching the handle a bit. And that's nice because then the fresh chalk goes very nicely into the scratches. So leave no chalk, leave no rust on the handle. Oh. Nice and shiny. Nice and shiny. And now it's time to apply new chalk. Well, and here might be variations. And some guys, they prefer to put some thick coat of a chalk and they spray or spit on the handle, make it wet, and then rub the new chalk hard. I'm not putting too much of a chalk. So as I said, you see when the handle sanded, so the free chalk goes into this like new fresh scratches in the metal from sandpaper, and forming a very nice kind of like cloudy looking coat of a chalk. So it's not too thick, but it's very even. It's very even and nice along the whole hand. So if you also have a best experience with a kettlebell handle, you need to prepare a handle like this each workout. You don't need to do it for each set within workout, but like each workout, Okay. So I'll be taking 4 minutes rest between arms. So I will set up the timer for 12 minutes total. So it'll be 4 minutes left, 4 minutes rest, 4 minutes right, done. Just one more last warm-up set. And we go for okay. Well, I'll be very happy with space 22. So that's my goal. I hope 22 will feel comfortable. 4 minutes. So 88, well, 90 reps will be great. Well, I absolutely shouldn't go any slower than 20, well, 21. Acceptable, but hoping for 22 on average. And the thing about snatch, well, in my experience, is that average pace makes a bit more sense compared to jerk or long cycle. Well, at least for me, and I think it's just because of number of reps. The snatch have the most reps, so that's why the value of a single rep is the smallest. And long cycle is the slowest exercise, so value of a single rep is the highest. So that's why usually pace, the number of reps you do per minute is more precise. And I for sure prefer to keep my count for long cycle and jerk each minute from 0, when I do my sets. But for snatch, like if either I'm asking someone to count my set or I'm doing counting in my head, I like to do a total count per hour. And I'm just playing with calculating the average pace, each minute. That's how I'm getting, that's what keeps me busy, during the snatch exercise. That's what I'm thinking about. So let's say I've started my set, and let's say first minute I did 21. And I'm keep going and I'm keep counting total count, and I know that, okay, if I want to have 22 reps a minute average pace, it means that by 2 minutes mark it should be 44 reps. Well, pretty much doesn't matter how many reps you get in the first minute. So I'm keep going and see maybe 43. And I say, okay, I'm 1 rep short from 22 on average, and then by 3 minutes mark, if I want to be on 22 reps a minute average, I should get 66 reps. Right, and I'll keep going and trying to get 66. And then by the end of the 4th minute, I should get 88 reps. So that's how my count works. Okay, let's go. Primary zone. Synchronizing the clock. We'll do 1 minute to start. 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. We'll start at 12. Well, and speaking of rest between jerk and snatch, so 10:50 I finished my jerk, so I will start 11:21. So 35 minutes break I'm having between jerk and snatch. Well, it's a live workout. Maybe it's not the ideal scenario. It's somewhat distraction, like ideally for professional training routine. So probably if I wasn't doing a live class, probably my rest wouldn't be like 10, 15 minutes shorter, and I would manage, in maybe 20 minutes rest between jerk and snatch. Okay, 15 seconds. 92. Got a bit greedy. Well, last rep was half the 4 minutes mark, but it will not count on competition, but it's definitely count for workout. It's all bonus reps. Oh, that's great. Whew. We averaged to 23 reps a minute. 22, and then 23, and then what we have 3 extra reps, 25. Whew. Well, you see the benefit of a rest between hours. Probably if it would be just 8-minute set, I wouldn't accelerate last minute, and probably just was maintaining 22. But just 4 minutes rest, why not? To score some extra reps. So, well, and I remember reps, so I'll write them down. So, left arm, we have first minute 22, second minute 22, third minute 23, fourth minute 25. 25, so total 92. Whew. Okay, guys, only 2 minutes left for rest. Some shoulder rotations, of course. Just for the sake of a symmetry, you might say that, oh, my left is tired, but next set is on the right arm. But it's, pulling a bit of too much of blood on the one side, too much potential and like feelings and pain. So better to relax and recover this arms that just did the work. So your body overall will be more loose and fresh for second set. And in snatch, because of a twist as well, I feel a little bit of a, well, challenge, we can say so, in work of between shoulder blades area. So, well, I'm usually going to other part of a gym, but well, since I'm not being alone with the camera, I'm just so I'm using lacrosse ball and I'm rolling my traps and rhomboid muscles to relaxing. Oh, that feels very nice around the shoulder blade. Okay, we have 30 seconds. Second arm. Let's go. Reach out. One minute and we're done. Four minutes, fly fast. Whew. Same reps. 92. Same pace. 22, 22, 23, 25. Whew. 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 And even technique is slightly different, right? Free arm position is slightly different. Well, pace is the same. Well, what I like about my snatch is that I at least fix the hand insertion. It's for years at the beginning was different hand insertion, and that was really bugging me. My right was always a flat wrist, but my left for first maybe 10 years, my career was no more, till 2017, almost 17 years, was slightly bent. So when I figured out how to flatten my wrist on the left, it was a big improvement. That's when I started really catching up with my left. Excellent. So 92 left, 92 right, strong finish at the end. So it's total 184 reps, 8 minutes total. It's good. It's good. I'll take it. I'll take it. So I think I have another minute in each arm for me to handle 10-minute snatch with 28 on All America. So hopefully the 20 will work. And if everything will go real well, then I'll accelerate a bit and maybe it will get a bit more. But for now, 22, 23, 25. Total 92. Total 184 reps. Okay, guys. And that was our workout of the day. Snatch test. Main pre-competition test for snatch. 4 minutes per arm. 4 minutes break in between. So my goal was 22 reps a minute. And I did 22, 22, 23, 25, 92 reps for left. 4 reps more than the goal was. And then for the right, I did the same thing. 8 bonus reps. I'm happy about it, especially on top of the pretty good 7-minute set. My only mission now, next 2 weeks, is to not do anything stupid, not get sick, not get hurt. So just careful, hardest workouts, that's pretty much the last toughest workouts. So others will be easier. So just keep showing up in the gym, good warm up, good cool down, just refining the technique. Endurance, cardio workouts can be good and strong. This last 2 weeks, it's always good to pump the endurance a bit more. Solid usual mobility routine, and just safe. Travel safely, don't miss your flight. Probably don't check in your belt and your shoes, just in case. There's been situations where pro athletes on the big important competitions flying, and they checking in the whole thing, and then baggage got lost, and you're pretty screwed. When you don't have your lifting shoes, you don't have your belt on important competitions, and what you'll be looking at. So the responsible kettlebell lifters who don't also take a risk, they're taking a belt and shoes, carry on, holding on their chest. But you guys know better. So see you in Atlantic City in 2 weeks. It's gonna be a fun, exciting event in Tropicana Hotel this time. Super nice place. Really looking forward to it. Well, if you're not in a hurry, let's just, speaking of safety and cool down, let's do just a little bit of stretching at the end. As usual, quick one. So shift the weight on your front leg, arms straight, raise them high behind your head, and look over it. Give you a bit of a side view. Shift weight on the front leg. Arms straight. Look up. Ooh. Now, a very wide stand, as wide as a platform basically. Reaching to the side as far as we can, twice. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, finish, okay? Going down toward the toes on the floor, and go right, middle, left. Legs straight, knees locked. Middle, left. Switch direction. Left, middle, right. And left, middle, right. Lunges. Torso, right? First, make sure you're on your heel. Keep this leg behind you as straight as possible. Shoulder. Lay the shoulder next to your knee. Get back to upright. One-sided squat. 4, go up, legs straight. Now, heels together. Squeeze your arms between your legs. Heels on the floor. Heels on the floor. Knees on the floor. Stretching the quads. One deep day. Well, I'm done for this week. Hope you guys too. If not, good luck. Have a nice weekend. If you have any questions, any suggestions for next class or about next workout or topics you want to talk about, please reach out, text me or email me. We'll be happy to include it into next class. All right, guys, all the best. Good luck.